This is Jerron Lockridge. I'm the director of Betray here with Shi Smith, and we're here to talk the movie and let y'all get to know her. And since Betray's been out, I've had a few people hit me up like, "Where is the lead?" So we got her here, and we're about to talk about the movie. So, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, hello everyone, and Jerron, thanks for having me. For those of you who don't know, my name is Shi Smith, and I'm an actress, singer, songwriter from Byhalia, Mississippi. And I've been acting about all my life. I've been a fool all my life, y'all. So,
From the sip.
yes,
So
sir.
you kind of hit on it already, but tell us about your acting career up to this point, and what got you into it and all that.
Gotcha. So basically, I started acting straight out of high school. Like I started before then, but it didn't get like too, I guess, become a career until my freshman year of high school, and it just kind of picked up from there. I went from doing theater to stage plays, and then I got into short films, and then you blessed me with an opportunity to do, this first full film, and I'm grateful for that.
Dope, dope, dope. So when it
Yeah.
comes to actors and actresses, like who is your favorite, or who you look up to when you see them and why?
Man, it's really too many to name, but I'm gonna just give you a couple of my favorites.
All right.
Miss Lynn Whitfield, okay, because she always play crazy, but she'll never play broke. You hear me? Loretta Devine, because how you doing? You gotta love her. Miss Jennifer Lewis, Felicia Rashad, and Debbie Allen they gotta be like my top.
Dope.
And I chose these women because they've always been like on TV whenever I was a kid. Like I used to watch them growing up, like, man, I want to be like that when I, get older or whatever. Or I would see how elegant Miss Lynn Whitfield would, be in her movies. And I'm like, man, this lady has such a class about her, and I just can't help but admire them.
Yeah.
And pretty much the same for Miss Debbie Allen and Miss Felicia Rashad as well.
Dope, dope, dope. What about movies? What's your favorite movie and why?
I have so many drawn. I don't even know why you want to take it there, but okay. I give you my top two.
All right. That'll work.
It's gotta be Bad Boys 2. Oh wait, I gotta give you my top three. Bad Boys 2, Rush Hour 2, and Best Man Holiday. And I feel like Bad Boys 2 is one of my favorites because for one, it's a classic. And then it's just you can't like beat the action in it. You can't beat the production in it. The actors were great. The storyline was great. In my opinion, two should have been three and three should have been two, but we'll leave
Yeah.
that, where it is.
Yeah.
And as far as Best Man Holiday, I love that film because it's one of those films that will actually pull you in and make you feel like this is something that, I can see myself, me and my friends or my family, like actually going through or getting through.
Mm.
And they pretty much touched on every emotion you can possibly like think of in one film. So I love that.
Dope, dope, dope. All right, so we broke the ice. So let's get to Betray. Tell
Oh
us,
God.
introduce us to your character and tell us a little bit about her.
Okay, so in Betray, I play the character Miss Candace, and I am a young, beautiful wife who is pretty much bored in my marriage, and I'm trying to get some attention and love from my husband, but I end up seeking some attention elsewhere and making these decisions that pretty much alter the lives of everybody. And I really think Miss Candace was a handful.
Cool, cool, cool. How would you say, how would you say this character is like you, and how is this character different than you?
I would say she's different from me because Candace pretty much, let a lot of stuff slide. The real me, I'm not gonna let so much stuff slide. I mean, she did her do, but it's a lot of stuff that I just can't, get away with. But we are so much alike, and the reason why I love this role is because no matter what Candace is feeling, you can always tell, like with her emotions, with her facial expressions, her body language, everything. And if anybody knows me, y'all know my face gonna tell it all. Okay. So yes, And I believe that's probably one of the reasons why I wanted to go out for this role too, because I knew you were looking for somebody who, could bring that to it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I one thing about Candace for me, like a lot of that nonverbal had to be. And when I thought of you, I was like perfect for the role, and I couldn't see nobody
Yeah.
else playing it. To be 100 with you, I know, it's a role that requires so much range. How did you prepare for it? What did you do to prepare for the role?
um, I pretty much had to read the script over and over again until I could actually get, I guess, the perspective of each character. And once I knew like how every other character would feel in the role, I knew what Candace needed to bring to the role. And that's pretty much how I prepared for it. Me and my co-stars, we would get, on three-way calls, on FaceTime calls, and go over our scripts, and pretty much just kind of like get each other comfortable and build that some type of chemistry, before getting to set.
Cool, cool. What would you say, with this role was your biggest challenge when it came to, bringing this role to life?
I think my biggest challenge, it had nothing to do with the film itself. I think my biggest challenge was actually being kind of sick during the filming process, which but the role itself wasn't a challenge for me. It was everything that I wanted to play. It was everything that I could see myself doing and going for. But yeah, my biggest challenge was trying to press through those things, knowing that I wasn't feeling, all that well. And I didn't want to disappoint you or myself or, the fans. So I was like, yeah, we got to basically get this done. But although it was a challenge, I will say it helped me build that stamina I needed, to
Yeah,
have in the future.
yeah. And like, most folks don't know, I had to commend you on that because, uh, you know, that was amazing, because like you weren't feeling 20% that day, but like a lot of people,
Man,
when you see the movie, like one of the most important moments in the movie, sick the entire scene, and like you pulled that
yeah.
off, and like most folks will never know, like you made that happen. We had to basically postpone an entire day and shoot that, and you
Y'all,
still was sick.
this man and his wife. Can I tell him, please? Can I
Go
tell
ahead,
him?
go ahead.
Jerron and Amber, his lovely wife, they stopped everything and was like, "No, you going to the hospital? Like, we got to get this. We gonna come back to this. Everybody pause. We're going to the hospital. We're gonna make sure everything's straight." And then, sure enough, y'all gave me more than enough time and grace to, get back to it. And by the time I was out the next day, I was like, you know what? Let's get it. I'm sick. If I need 5 minutes here, that Jerron
Yeah,
give it to me. But man, I really have to like give y'all props because I had never been in a professional setting like that and been treated with so much like thoughtfulness and care. Like it really made me feel valued as an actress and as a person.
yeah,
So
yeah.
thank y'all for that.
That's just something personally. At the end of the day, like especially with indie film, like we knew, that we only had the house for 2 days, and we
Yeah,
ain't got the most money, but at the end of the day, we can always schedule another day. So if it had came to that, it would have came to that. But I just
I was
commend
not
you
going for that.
because a lot of folks would have been like, I'm out of here. I mean, you pushed through it regardless. You like, shut up. We're gonna do this scene. And and I gotta commend you for that because that took a lot of professionalism and dedication. So I just
Well,
wanted to
thank you,
put that
thank
out
you,
there, for anybody else. She's gonna do the thing, hire
thank
her.
you, God.
Hit her up, hire her for the films because she's gonna give you her all. I've seen it in person. So
I'm gonna do my
with,
best.
without giving anything away for people who hadn't seen the film, what would you say is your favorite line of dialogue or favorite moment in the movie?
Does it have to be from Candace's role or
It
can
could
it
be
be
anything,
anything?
anything in the movie.
Okay, I'm gonna say one line, and I wonder if you gonna get it. All this time, bitch. Gerard had to be my favorite part ever. I'm talking about my favorite part.
She brought it to lip quivered and
But but no, seriously, it had to be that moment and the moment when Dion was outside of the house and he was starting to walk away, but then he kind of turned his head like, I
Yeah,
got it right where I want him.
yeah, that's
Like that
sweet.
look right there, yeah,
Yeah,
he gave it.
yeah. Besides, besides yourself, who else in this film would you nominate for people who hadn't seen the movie that's gonna blow you away? Who would you say, this guy right here or this girl right here is gonna blow you away when you see the movie?
Well, everybody did a great job, no lie. And I feel like if I say this, people will just think I'm being biased because of our career, our history and
Yeah.
everything. But I have to give it to Jalen Moffat. That man right there brought it in a way that I had never seen him do before. Like me and Jalen have been acting since, like I said, freshman year, my freshman year of high school, his sophomore year of high school. We started off our first play together, which was Dream Girls, and then so on and so forth.
Hmm.
And I had never seen Jalen act on that level before. Like I've seen him act, and everything, but I had never seen this side of him. And I'm like, man,
Hmm.
you wrote this role specifically for Jalen, so I got
Cool.
to give him his credit.
Cool.
He did his
And
thing.
and that's a good segue to the next question because he you had pretty much two scene partners for the majority of the movie. So,
Hmm.
and a lot of the scenes weren't the easiest to get through. But y'all showed such professionalism doing it.
Hmm.
In your opinion, what makes a good scene partner, and how was working with your scene partners and your co-leads in the movie?
Um, in my opinion, having an understanding. Like I think he said in his interview before, I'm always try to make sure everything or everybody on set is comfortable with something, or make sure we have an understanding of what we're doing before we start to do it. Because I don't like to waste time. You know this.
Yeah.
Um, so basically, just building that bond with each other, knowing that, okay, if I'm mad at you in this scene, that don't mean I'm mad at you in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to come off this way, but having that understanding, like, this is our job, this is our profession, this is the character you're talking to, not Shy or Jalen or this and that, so on and so forth.
Mhm.
I really think that having that understanding and some type of fun with each other helps bring, characters together or helps make a scene better.
Okay. Um, for people who still, may not seen the movie, um, what what about this movie should make people want to see it? What's in your opinion? Why should people watch this movie?
Well, y'all should watch it because it's a great film, for one. And two, you should watch it because it's definitely something that I feel would be a film that a lot of people can relate to. Even if
Mhm.
you're not going through the exact same thing, you might know somebody who's going through something similar to this. And sometimes watching other people's experiences will help us like make better decisions for ourselves. So watching the film, I feel like y'all should take everything that Miss Candace, Mr. Dion, Miss everybody just learn from their experiences in this film because the grass is not always greener. And in life, like we tend to learn that a lot. And I feel like that's what this film is about. It's
Yeah.
showing you that, life is not always greener on the other side. And a lot of people can definitely relate to that.
Dope, dope, dope. Uh, you know, um, uh, great answers. Great answers. I love that.
Jerron, I didn't even practice these. You know me. I'd be like, Jerron, can you send me questions? I just want to practice real quick. I looked at that list. I'm like, this man got a whole pop quiz on here. I'm just, we gonna improvise this. We're gonna improvise.
All right. And in closing, anything else you want us to know? Anything you want to put out there and
Mm.
to the
I
people watching this video, coming curious, what about this Shy Smiths? What do you want them to know?
I just want them to know pretty much when it comes to Shy, what you see is what you get.
Hmm.
Like I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm very transparent with everything that I do. I love what I do. Acting is who I am to my core. And I just really want people to know that this is my dream. Like I'm living my dream. I might be broke, but I'm living my dream. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I want them to know. And also I want them to know how great, phenomenal you and Amber are. Like I absolutely love working with y'all. I cannot like give y'all enough credit for how professional y'all are, how caring y'all are, how on point y'all are. Like y'all got to be like literally. I'm talking about A1 team. I would love to work with y'all again in the future. Seriously.
I
But yeah,
appreciate
if
it.
anybody else out there, y'all actors and actresses, this is the guy that y'all need to be working with. I'm telling you, you
I
will not be
appreciate it.
disappointed.
We try our best with the little money we have to at least bring something that y'all are proud of. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Mhm.
Somebody out there, some director looking at this right now, like, how do I get in contact with her? What's your social medias? Like, where can they hit you up because they got a script they need you to check out and hope that you accept?
Oh, well, I would be so flattered if y'all can check me out at Facebook at Shi Smith, or you can check me out on Instagram at Shi Smith or Dreek. That's DRIQUE and SHISMITH. I'm pretty much all over. It's the same name on every platform. I don't have any fake pages or anything like that. I'm not that popular. So, the first one that popped up that looked like me is probably it.
You popular yet? I'm telling you, like when people start to see your talent, because this movie put a lot on your back and you carried it. So, I just want to, I believe when people, really, who really experience this film the way it's intended to be, they're gonna come looking for you and they're gonna be like, oh man, and you're gonna start rising through the ranks because you did, nobody else could have played Candace at this moment in time, and I truly want to commend you for that because you gave 100% in more ways than one. And especially, when you sick, like I really commend that, and I appreciate you for taking this role seriously and putting your all in this movie.
Thank you so much, Jerron. I can't like tell you how much I appreciate you for even like giving me the opportunity to do this. Like seriously.
Oh yeah,
When I first read the script, I was in love. I was like, I gotta get this part. I have to get this part.
oh, this
And
yours
once you
already.
gave
You
me the
just didn't know it
confirmation, once you gave me the confirmation, I was like, let's go.
yet.
Let's go.
We
But
made it
yeah,
happen,
I
man.
appreciate you and Amber, your sons for helping out, like
Yeah,
everybody, Nick, who also, helped out with production as
yeah.
well,
Nick,
Miss Camille, everybody, like this whole team did their thing. Like seriously, I don't regret a second of it. Also, shout out to Jeremy Shaw. He did a phenomenal job as
yeah.
well.
And hopefully we can get him on here eventually. So,
Yeah.
that wasn't too painless, was it? Was it? It wasn't too painful at all, was it? We got this out. Yeah, it was cool.
Easy. Easy.
So y'all, we gonna close out. We appreciate y'all watching the movie. But Trey is on Amazon Prime. Will be on YouTube TV, Google, on Tubi right now. I know most of y'all
Right
probably
now.
checking it out there. And a lot more platforms. So continue to watch that movie. Go to IMDb, rate it, and leave your review. And we appreciate all of your support. And make sure you tell a friend. And we will see y'all later.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for watching.